But even in transforming the game, you have to adjust to it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them, you gotta feed somebody within their ignorance. You can't, you're gonna be one to learn. You sit and you come up to, the preacher comes up to you and sit on the bench like, listen, go to church. Get us out here hustling. He don't want to do that. He don't want to disrespect you.
It's new, it's out of the ordinary, it's rather extraordinary. So keep us a commentary, a literary genius, a superior beat creator. Welcome to the No Parking This Side of the Street show with your host, Brother P. You know what I'm saying? If you park on the wrong side of the street at the wrong time, you can get towed, you might get impounded, and every now and then, you can get crushed. You know what I'm saying? We don't want it that. So abide by the rules. You know what the rules are. Love God and love your neighbor as yourself. You know what it is. Today, our topic for the third episode is going to be about gospel plays. I've had the pleasure of working with three. Mama D's Girls back in 2001. Trapped, I believe 05 or 07-ish, 07, 06. And the play I'm currently working with as a video documentarian and a photographer is Amongst the Thorns, which I do a YouTube series called The Making of the Play. My experience with gospel plays is this. I wasn't a Christian or follower of Yeshua when I first got involved, but I just got off of drugs, no 12-step program. I woke up drug-free and I auditioned for this play that happened to be a gospel play. Was cast in the play with Philip Michael Thomas, Jennifer Holliday, Ollie Woodson, who just passed away this past summer, and Charlie Wilson, Sherelle, and a couple other people, and it was a great experience, and I got to really fellowship for the first time with a group of Christians who were praying and whatnot, and it really opened up my eyes to what had been missing all these years. And after that ended for me in Detroit, I ended up going to New Birth and ended up after that for a couple of days I was in New York and ended up back in Savannah, Georgia, where I hooked up with a group called Commission Love. It's a ministry, a college ministry, and we did a play called Trap. And Trap was a great experience, and it was the real deal Holyfield. Hopefully they can get that thing lined up, and this thing can really break some yokes. And the play I'm currently working with is Amongst the Thorns, which is it's in the oven right now, but it's being cooked up and it should be straight. And once we get the actors down and get the lines, this thing is gonna be good. It's gonna break some yokes. My experience with the genre of gospel plays is that, just like with Mama D's Girls, it started out straight drama, straight serious stuff. And because the appetites of the people are for the Tyler Perry stuff and the like Meet the Browns and all of that, they want pure comedy. And sometimes all this joking around, you lose the essence of the ability to preach or administer that gospel message. So sometimes you have to compromise in order to get your play through in the money making arenas. But if your goal is not just to get paid or whatnot, you can bring this art form in the purest form and really present the gospel in a way that's cutting edge. And
I know, I cannot wait until Friday, man.
I think it's a good idea to surprise them the way we are.
Yeah, I do. I agree. Ruth? 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 Ruth?
It is enough. It is enough.
Who said that?
Get up. Get yourself together and find your son.
Who said that, and how do you know about my son?
Where are you? Man ain't service since Ruth died.
Who said that, and how do you know about my wife?
I was always there, even before you were born. I know you.
My God. My God.
Team Faye, good job. I never said I don't know how, I just don't. Kenny just take me out and cook for me all the time.
That explains why the Boston Market bags is in the garbage. Well, tonight, you're going to learn something about real cooking here. Don't do too much. Just keep mashing the potatoes here.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead. Go ahead and wait till she.
Yeah, so when I do that tomorrow, yo, let me call you back. What's he doing here? He needs to leave.
Kenny, stop being rude. This is your father.
He's no father of mine.
Look,
And he's not welcome in my house.
Kenny, this Emma, it's fine. That's fine. It's alright. He's alright with me. I understand. And I apologize, but thank you guys for letting me come, and God bless you. Frank, thank you,
Now, what you just saw right there was some clips from practice or rehearsal of Amongst the Thorns, and it's turned out it's kind of rough, but it's good to go. I know you can feel the potential in this thing. You know, I'm feeling it, I'm loving it, and stay tuned to No Parking This Side of the Street show with your host, Brother P. And I'm going to come to you as this thing continues to progress and mature. I'm going to be bringing it to you live. Next on the No Parking This Side of the Street show, we're going to have artists from Divine Measures Band, particularly George Fauntleroy. I call him Go-Go George, who has the only go-go band in the 7 city areas in Virginia, and a brother named DL. DL is one of the elder rappers, but he's really a gospel reggae artist. Dancehall gospel reggae artist, and he has some unique experiences in the industry of gospel music, and I'd love to bring him to the shows to share with the people out there. This is the No Parking This Side of the Street show with your brother Peter.
But even in transforming the game, you have to adjust to it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feed somebody within their ignorance. You can't, you don't be want to learn. You sit and you come up to, the preacher comes up to you and sit on the bench like, you listen, you go to church. You know something hustling on. He don't want to do that. He don't want to disrespect you.
It's new, it's out of the ordinary, it's rather extraordinary. So keep us a commentary, a literary genius, a superior beat creator. Had come together and we made a musical composition that we believe is a remedy to cure all that leaves you empty. You want it real? We got what you want. DJ Smooth with Brother
baggy clothes, they wear tight jeans. I mean, mind states change. We got mohawks, we have fades, you know what I'm saying? It's the whole mind state of the kids change. They don't want to think, they just want it just easy. They want gimmicky, sing songs. Either you're gonna be able to adjust to the game, or you gotta change.
Here we go.
But even
it was kind of an accident, the way that it happened. One digger was rapping and on the beat, Smooth was backing me up, and all of a sudden he bought in the cut, and I dropped my microphone and said, "That's what's up." Hold up, Smooth. Wait a minute, play it. He just smiled and said, "Smooth, ain't it?" It was nice. It made you wanna and we knew right there it was a brand new So we continued to listen to it. We knew it was right, so right then I rapped to it. So I gave DJ Smooth a high five and without hesitation downloaded in my hard drive. And at home that night I analyzed it, rewind the track over and over again, memorize it. That Saturday I went to the club and out straight beat toed up. You should have seen the people dancing and praising and moving and jumping, spinning and clapping while the beatbox was grooving and screaming and yelling while on the microphone I was flowing fresh rhymes and showing the people say we keep going so I can continue to rock while John's on the beatbox. Special assistant from my savior, the real rock. People barge just to get up front to get a bird's eye view what we call the brand new.
in transforming the game, you have to adjust to it. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta feed somebody within their ignorance. You can't, because you don't be wanting to learn. You sit down and you come up to, the preacher comes up to you and sit on the bench like, listen,